If you've got more than one project online, a channel, a website, maybe a freebie you're giving away, and chances are you're sending people to different links depending on where they land, and it gets messy fast. Hi, I'm Zaf, and in this video I'm going to show you how I built a single hub page, one link that gives people everything: my free Systeme.io checklist, my other sites, my channel, all in one place. And I built the whole thing inside Systeme.io for free without needing Linktree or any other link in bio tool. I'll walk you through it step by step, how I structured it, what I put where, and the exact styling I used to make it look clean instead of just plain list of links. So if you want to build your own version of this, stick around, because by the end of this video you'll have everything you need to do it yourself. From our Systeme dashboard, go to sites at the top here and then get down to websites and click websites. And from the right hand side, we click on the blue create option there, button for that. And here, in the name here, I'm going to put, let's put Zaf, so I might change that later. And then select the domain. So if we click on the drop down here, by default, you'll have the .systeme.io one. Now, if you followed my previous tutorial, you should have your domain there. So I'm going to select my domain. As you can see, it says available there. Click on that, and then I'm just going to click on save, blue save option there to create the site. Now, I'm not going to use a template, so I'm going to do this from scratch. So I'll select build from scratch, and then save. Click on the save option there, and here we go into our page editor there. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is change this style of this template. So I'm going to click on style, go to themes and colors, and then click on the drop down. I'm going to select the third one down here, and you can see let's give a green website footer there. So okay, so I'm going to click on the Lego header at the top here and click on the option there so the button is removed, and click on logo and delete the logo because we don't want a logo on there, and just leave it as white, and then just save that. It's going to be a simple page, so I'm going to have an image of myself. You don't have to have an image, but I'm going to add an image. So just click on the website content here and select image icon from the left here, and just select on that. See the cloud image there, just click on that, go to my images and insert my image, and then just take this down a bit. Okay, fairly small, about 260 will do. And see if I hover over that, you can see it brings up a row option there. So what I want to do is, this is going to be a box what I'm going to create around it. I'm going to click on where it says full border and select on full border again, and then it gives me the option to keep it solid. And 2 pixels, and then for the cornice radius I'm going to select it as 6, and you'll see how this looks in a bit. If I click off that now, you can, if I click on save, you can see the actual borders here now. See it clearly, so we can see what we're dealing with here. Let's click on anywhere on the blank section there. If I go to click on back here, I'll see it back. So what I need to do for this, I want to edit a headline underneath my photo, and headline I'm going to just put hi, I'm Zaf Barnes, and I just want to make sure it's centered, and then I'll click on back at the top here and add a text box underneath that. Double click in there. I was going to put a little bit about myself, so here you just put your name here and a little bit about yourself. Okay, so let's copy a bit about myself there. Now next, from the left hand side, I'll click on the back button. I want to add a row underneath this text here. So this will be my main call to action here for a lead magnet, sure you'll see in a minute. So for this, I'm going to add another text option inside there. Just double click that, free download, and I'm just going to click on the row, and I'm just going to do the same here, highlight it, so it's like full border, solid, 2 pixels, corner radius 6, click OK. Now you can see now a bit more clearly now what we're doing here. Right, so I just need a headline underneath that text, put it, and this will be for my lead magnet. Just paste that in there, and then click back at top here and add another text element underneath that text, and just put a little bit there, and just paste that in there underneath that. And then what I need to do there is put a button underneath this, so click on the back element there, and then scroll down under form, for button, click that and drag it underneath the text there. You can see there's a button element if I hover over it, so what I want to do is click on that, and the first thing I want to do is where it says action when button click, we're going to submit a form, so we need to change that to open a URL, and then put the link into the free lead magnet opt-in page. I'll just paste that in there, click no follow through, and the drop down, I'll see open a new window, and then just save that there. Next, what I'm going to do, change the button, I'll leave that like that, and for the button text in there, I'm going to put get it free, scroll down to the background colour for the button, or in fact subtext first, we'll just delete that there, and then I want to change the background colour for the button so we can see it to that green there for now. Save that again. Next, what I want to do is change the website footer, so I'm going to change the colour of that to white, so I'm going to put in 6 2 3 4 5 6 Fs, change that white. And then next, what I need to do is add a text element under here into between these 2 boxes. So from the left there, drag a text element, just put that in there, just double click on that, edit text, and I'm just going to, so it's not too crowded there, a bit of space there. And what I'm going to do is add a row section underneath this text here, and in there I'm going to put 2 columns in there inside that, and these are going to be for links for my free resources what I've got on various different pages, websites, and you can put in the links here to what lead magnets you got, or to affiliate promotions, you put in an affiliate product. But if you're doing that, just to make sure that at the bottom there you've got a link to your affiliate schema page there. Alright, so now to carry on, so I'm going to add an icon or an image. So I'm going to select the image section there and just drop it into the middle there, and click on the image, and from the left there, if we click on image, we can upload our image file or icon. Now the icons I'll be using in this video are ones that I actually obtained from Canva. Get a free Canva account. If you click on the link below, and you can take a look at that. I'm going to go to your images and select insert there, so I'm going to select that image, and then because I need 3 of these, I'm just click on the row and I'm going to duplicate these rows, and next what I want to do is I'm just going to drag this to make it smaller, and then I need then to put description and link here for my YouTube channel. what I need to do now is click on the headline element and just drag that over into this right column here. Just double click that and paste my headline, and then click on the back here, and I want a text element underneath that. And just double click in there, paste my text element in there. So what I'm going to do is change that to a link here. First though, I'm going to change it to a blue colour, underline it so it looks more like a link, and then click on the link icon and paste my URL in there to my YouTube channel. Now I'll just paste that in there and open a new tab, no follow through, and confirm that. Just take these boxes off here. And now we have the link there, so what I need to do now is move this section up a bit for the margins, so it's in line, there we go. And that's how you do that. So for the next two, I'm just going to speed this up. Okay, so here's the final page. So a few things I've updated here. So you can see on these I've got the three things with a pale border. So on the rows section there, so I gave it a border 1 there and a corner radius of 8, and the colour, just use this grey colour here for the border for each one of these rows. And for the font, I went to styles and then typographer and selected Google Fonts, Montserrat, same bold 600, and then font size here and the heading. So I use this colour for the heading, and for the paragraph I use Montserrat regular and like a light grey colour here. And for the section, for the row there, I go to the border, which you know I previously did. Background colour, I created that for the background colour to make it stand out, because this is where I want the people to be drawn to, is my opt-in there. And let's see, we'll set for border width of 2, corner radius 6 there, and the same colour as I previously used there. It's this one here, and that's the page completed. So the one last thing you need to do is also check it in mobile view to make sure your page looks okay. You can see on mobile view where this is actually reversed. I got it white, the green, and highlighted. It changes. Oh, and I've also change that colour on the text on that as well. So I'll go back here and see, I've just made it a blue on that and semi-bold for Montserrat. And just preview the page, and you can see this is how the page looks. So that's the old page, one link, everything I do all in one place. So nothing fancy, no plugins, no monthly Linktree fee, just Systeme doing what it does best. Now if you want the exact checklist and full template I used in this video, it's linked right below, so you can grab it free and it saves you a bunch of guesswork I went through early on. And if this is helpful, hit subscribe. I'm putting more out videos like this regular, walking through exactly how I build things in Systeme. No fluff, just what actually works. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.